This month is Family Engagement Month, and it's a pleasure for us to have with us Velvet Coleman, who is our Pre-K-2 Student Family Engagement Facilitator. So Velvet, we want to talk about family engagement. What is family engagement?
Family engagement consists of building relationships with students and families and equipping families with strategies and tools and resources to help their children to be most successful in school and to give them strategies for healthy development of their children.
Because what we want is students and families to truly engage with the work in school and then to continue that work in the community.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And to continue working at home, and there are different strategies in which we encourage families to work with their children.
Velvet, tell me about some of the strategies that you use and you share with parents to make sure that there is a connection between home and school.
Well, 4 strategies that I think are very important. There are many, but there are 4 that I like to share with families. The importance of reading daily. You can reading a minimum of 20 minutes. You can read to your child can read to you, or do a read aloud as a family and read together. Talk about the story, be excited about reading, talk about characters in the setting, and maybe even compare characters. The second one will be sleep. Setting a bedtime and going to sleep on time is very important. Sleep is crucial for a child's development. And so we want parents to make sure that children are reading daily, going to sleep on time, setting those bedtimes, and that parents are involved in their child's education. Staying in contact with teachers, whether it's via telephone call, text messages, or emails. That's very important.
So sometimes our parents may be a little reluctant to contact teachers or not know how to get in contact with teachers. So how do you help them to understand the avenues by which they can contact their teacher?
Well, I would encourage them to let the teachers know what form of communication which would make them most happy, whether it's email, phone call, or app. There are a lot of teacher apps that they use to contact their families. So they would have to converse with the teacher and let the teacher know what they prefer, and the teacher could share ways in which they could contact them as well.
So as the family engagement facilitator, I'm sure that you have heard a lot of interesting stories and been involved in a lot of interesting activities. Can you give us just maybe one of the activities that you think has been most helpful to our parents and our students?
My initiative of the bus stop meet and greet, where I go out to the bus stops and meet students and families and give them information which they can use at home with their children. I may give them math workbooks or books in which they can read at home, with different strategies and tools that they can use at home. And so that has been very successful.
We have a holiday coming up, Thanksgiving,
Yes.
and I've heard that you are really good at providing the parents and families with activities to do during breaks from school.
Yes.
So if parents wanted to find out where you will be, what bus stops you will be at, and at what time, where could they get that information?
They could follow me on Facebook or Twitter at Engage Fam CCS. That's Engage, E-N-G-A-G-E, Fam, F-A-M, CCS.
Anything else you want to say to our families?
Just want to remind our families that November is National Family Engagement Month. Just like to encourage you to stay involved and participate in your child's education. Remember, every learner, every day, everyone.
Great. Thank you so much, Velvet, for being with us. And to our parents, please remember that it's not about how much education you have, it's about the words that you give to your student. As a young child, when I was growing up, my parents didn't have very much formal education, but they had a lot of life education. And what they made a point of telling us each and every day is they emphasized their value for education. And what our parents valued, we valued. So parents, communicate to your students each day how valuable education is. It will not only make them stronger students today, but it will cause them to be lifelong learners. Again, thank you, and we look forward to meeting with you again soon on School Talk Live. Thank you.